Yo, what is up? So we are out here today installing a Cobb downpipe, a catted downpipe on a 2018 Subaru STI. It's my buddy Logan's right here. It's his car, and I said I'd give him a hand installing this thing in. Figured it'd be some good content for the YouTube, so about to get wrenching on this thing. Just took some sound clips, which will be in after this, or probably at the end of the video. We'll throw in both with the stock downpipe setup and then the Cobb downpipe setup, so you can get an idea of what both sound like. But anyways, about to get wrenching on this thing. So we just got the intercooler out, and then we also removed the heat shield. There were 7 bolts holding on the heat shield, and then actually 8 bolts holding on the heat shield, the upper heat shield. So we got that off, but now we can start unbolting the top part of the downpipe where it bolts to the turbo. So that'll be next, which are, I believe there are 4, which are 1, 2, actually 5. There's 2 up top, 2 on the bottom, and 1 on the side. So that's next. So we'll get to ripping on that. Just got all of the upper downpipe bolts out. Now we're gonna jack the car up, make sure we got all the bolts out from the bottom of the heat shield so we can pull it off of the turbo, and then we just gotta unbolt a couple more mounting brackets on the bottom, and then also unbolt the flange where it bolts towards the mid pipe, and then we should be able to start throwing this thing in. But Logan's jacking up the car right now, so we'll get under it here in just a minute. gonna go ahead and slide into the car here, the flashlight, and I'll show you guys what we gotta remove off of the bottom here. It's gonna be a little close, but I'm going to try to get to see it the best that I can. So, the bottom of the heat shield, you can see there's a 10 millimeter right there and one right over here. Can't really focus on it, but it's right next to it. Got to remove those. And then on this bracket, there's a 14 millimeter right here that you have to take out. And then that should be all the mounts. Actually, there's one more 14 right here further back. And then you come back here and you got your flange to flange nut. It looks maybe like a 12 mil and a 14. And then you'll unbolt those and she should come out. But I'm not going to record that because I don't have a whole lot of room under here with my camera, so just bear with me. But that's all you gotta unbolt. So I showed you guys everything, so we'll rip her out of here. So we got it all bolted up. And here Cobb sends you two special nuts that recess in further so your bolts can actually thread into it, because this is a little bit longer with this flange in here. So the original one, the original downpipe has a little like bump out for the donut to sit on. This Cobb gives you a flange that the donut sits on, and then it your gasket goes right here that they send you, and then it just slides into this, and you just all bolt it together. So that's how that goes together. And then you also have one mounting bolt right here. Let's see if we can get the focus right here. One mounting bolt right here. There was two. There was another one right up here. Let me get the flashlight. There was another one, like I said. Let's see, stick it somewhere. There was another one right here, but there's no bracket for the new one, so just one support down there, and then you got all of your three down here on the bottom and two up top. We got those all tightened up. Didn't end up putting the heat shield back in because there's nowhere to bolt it to on this downpipe also. So plus it's not really needed, so there's nothing really that could get melted because it's that close. But anyways, we just have to bolt the intercooler up, and that should be everything, and then we can give it a start up and let her rip and see how she sounds. got the intercooler and diverter valve all bolted back up. That was a real royal pain in the ass. This hose clamp, well, this little rubber boot, and then the turbo boot down here, getting this in there and lining both of those up is freaking horrible because they keep wanting to fold in as you're trying to line one up. So took us a while. I think it probably took us about a good solid 15-20 minutes just to get that thing in there, but once it was in, everything bolted up fine. So about ready to give it the first test start up and see how she sounds. So hopefully she's got a little more pep to her, so I think it will. So anyways, let's get to the good stuff. Alright, so that's going to be everything in today's video, wrapping up the Cobb catted downpipe on a 2018 Subaru STI. Everything went together smooth, came apart smooth, which is nice. Didn't have to deal with any rusty bolts because it's a nicer, newer car, so that's always nice. I'm hoping to get working on my Volkswagen Golf 337 here. Hopefully get a little bit of wrench time on it this week, get the headliner back in and everything, so I can actually drive it again, because it has the seals out of it, the door seals, so it could soak in water and stuff and whatnot. But hopefully we'll get around to that hopefully this week and get some stuff up on that. Also, I'm heading to Wildcat Creek MX in Rossville, Indiana this coming weekend. Not sure if I'm going to end up recording anything on that, which is kind of a bummer because AMA does not allow anything on your helmets, like the GoPros or anything. So, and there's not really anywhere good to put it on my bike, so it's going to be kind of hard to do that unless I can get somebody to record clips. But more than likely, I'm probably just going to skip out on that, which sucks, but is what it is. So anyways, we'll wrap up today's video. As always, leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.